All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome in. Hopefully you all are doing well today. So before we get started, we do have a lot of energy happening this week. We have a new moon in Sagittarius on the 13th. I'm going to touch base with that energy tomorrow. Full round of zodiacs will be there as well. And then on the 13th, we've got Mercury going into retrograde. And that is going to be a blast. That'll go to the first of the year. And then between the 13th and the 1st, we have a full moon in Cancer. So this is going to be very interesting. Lots of energy going on. This is the final push of the year. But more of all of that later. We're going to be taking a look and seeing just what wants to come through. So this is a round of air, fire, earth, and water. Please feel free to jump around all of this, as these are all Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if your Sun is in Leo, but your Moon is in Pisces, I would watch the fire signs, and then I would also watch the water sign video. Let's see where we're going. Let's see what wants to come through, and timestamps are in the description box below. We're going to start with air signs. Air signs, I did try and start yours first, but we'll get to that in a minute. We've got peace, deep knowing, higher power, thank you, observer. So, air signs, I did start with you, and this energy is kind of looping back around so I can tie it all together. In the first air sign reading that I did, and no, I'm not going to share that with you for reasons unknown. Essentially, the point of that reading was you were trying to innovate new ideas, new systems, new energies, practices, just a bunch of different things into your life. And you're starting to get pushback on that. And that pushback stems from lack of self-worth, lack of self-esteem, people thinking you're a little too flighty. It really happens. People think that Aquariuses are out of this world. No pun intended. Actually, pun intended. But with this energy, you are getting pushback. Pushback from people who don't understand. And that is okay. As I told you in that reading, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So the energy has shifted perceptions on me, and now it's focused on you. And that's what I wanted. Because the first reading that I did, it was a little outside of my scope of energy, which is odd. When I was done, I felt like I still didn't have enough answers, so that's why I got rid of it and started over. But this is giving me the answers that I didn't have before. So right now, the universe is trying to bring in a sense of peace. It's trying to bring in a sense of peace. It's trying to bring in not rest. It does not feel like rest. It feels like it's a calm, peaceful, serenity type energy. And the more that we get to the end of this year into the new year, I feel like the more that this starts to pop up. And I feel like the more that your intuition, your spirit guides, that little feelings that you seem to get, the synchronicities, start to grow more and more. And I feel as though that you are starting to see things from a bigger picture, starting to see where things can be improved and where things can be innovated. It's a very interesting energy, to say the least. And again, as you start to notice these things, some people may not understand. Some people will not understand. And that's okay. Because it's not for them to understand as of this point. It's for you to understand. So air sign, let's see where we're going. Underneath, we got the Ten of Swords. Thank you very much. This will require you to shed a few layers. To shed a few layers and step back into that emotional aspect. Queen of Cups, Page of Cups. It's going to require you to step back into doing emotional work, not only for yourself, but for other people. But it starts with you. You have to shed those layers first in order to find this deep knowing. You have to shed the ego. There you go. Probably be what this is called too, shedding the ego. You have to shed that ego in order to step into a place of emotion, into a place of vibration. Don't get me wrong, ego is a form of vibration, but it's a lower form of vibration. So you have to strip that away. We got the King of Wands and the Hermit. Inspired. You're inspired and moving forward. But at the same time, I also feel as though that you were learning new things about yourself, about how you want to move forward through this energy. 4 Cups. These messages are coming in. And I love, again, how it's coming from a higher power. It's coming from the sky. So you are being led by the higher power, and they still do have a grasp on you, but I don't think that it's as strong as what it was beforehand. I know that they definitely had a very good grasp on the air signs. 5 of Pentacles underneath. The 5 of Cups was showed up in the last reading. Strength is what's guiding you. Knight of Pentacles. I'll lay this out, then I'll finish talking. 3 of Wands. Okay. Motion. 9 of Swords. 6 of Cups. Hanged Man. And the outcome is the Queen of Swords. The 5 of Cups showed up in the last reading because we were making a choice. We were stepping into this transformational energy. And it was a choice. I believe Scorpio also showed up in that energy with Judgment. It was a choice. Like being sucked through a wormhole. And I feel like right now, the universe is trying to get you to believe in yourself. Again, this has nothing to do with other people. And that's why I got rid of the old video, because it was focused on them and why they were reacting to you in that way. My job here on this channel is not to focus on other people, it's to focus on you. And the higher power is trying to get you to break out of that mindset of, if other people don't see value in me, then I don't have value. Because that's wrong. That's completely wrong on so many levels. And I feel like that's what this Knight of Pentacles is. It's learning that you are valuable, that you bring good things to the table, and you've got great ideas and things that do need to be innovated, and you do have a voice. You deserve to be heard. You're moving away from that. You deserve to be heard, but you're not going to force these people to listen to you. You're like, the right people will show up. The right people will show up. And that's why I feel like this energy, the 9 of Swords, 6 of Cups, Hanged Man is showing up. It's because you're moving away from that dynamic. You're no longer giving a shit about what other people think of you. And that's wonderful. And you are moving forward with sincere clarity. Not only from the higher power that has been trying to get you to this point, but I feel like to yourself. To yourself. So, Knight of Pentacles for me, please. The lesson. Fool. The new beginning. Trying to get you to move... There. 5 of Swords, 3 of Cups. Trying to get you to move away from the people that aren't serving you. Correction. Moving away from people's opinions in general. Moving away from that because you know your value. You know your worth. Queen of Pentacles. If you can hear the background noise, I am so sorry. I think Hunter is passing through the kitchen. I think he's listening to some sort of podcast. So yeah, if you can hear that, I'm so sorry. But let's see what the Hermit energy is. What is this light that's being shed here? Woo, hello. 6 of Swords, movement. There's that choice. Scorpio energy. The choice is yours. 2 of Wands, King of Pentacles. Oh, really? Now we have the King and Queen of Pentacles here. You are stepping into a version of you that knows where you're going, knows what you want to do, and knows that your worth does not come from other people. It does not come from other people. Not at all. So where are we going with this energy? We also have the Three of Swords. I pulled these two. So what are you? First one, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Knight of Cups. Three of Swords. Much better. Moon. You are bringing love into painful situations. Lovers. You're bringing love into these situations for oneself and understanding that when other people don't understand, that doesn't mean that you're wrong, or doesn't mean that it doesn't have a foundation to stand on. It just means that other people don't understand. But that's not your problem, because you're sending them away with love. It's you are transcending into a different version of yourself, that when other people attack you from a low vibration, it's like, that's okay, I understand. That's what this feels like. And as soon as I said that, like right in here, just like burst. It's like, it's okay, I understand. And you'll get there eventually. But it's not my job to lead you to this point and force you to see my perception. You'll either see it or you won't. And that's okay. You're going to let people be who they are. Without over exerting yourself like this. Like this. So you're moving on from that. Moving away from that energy. So beautiful. Zodiac signs that I see before I let the air signs go. I think I'm going to do this individually. I haven't decided yet. Anyway, we've got Earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Leo, Gemini, Scorpio. More Leo, Virgo, Gemini, Pisces. So those could be some of your other placements. I don't feel like this is the other people that you're dealing with. I feel like these are more of your other zodiac placements. So earth signs could be an earth sign, water sign, or Leo. But this is what I have for you, air signs. I really, really hope this helped. And I know you probably are like, well, this is the only video that I know. Hopefully this gets the message more across when I watch this back to myself. Hopefully this will go through just a little bit more easier. Because again, that last video that I did, it was just, I didn't like it. I didn't like the energy. So I'm glad that we're more focused back on us, back on you. But thank you very much for joining me today. This was wonderful. I really hope this helped you. If this did, please leave a like, leave a comment. And as I said, if you aren't subscribed already, I would hit that subscribe button, because we've got a lot of energy coming in for this last month and I don't want you to miss it. So thank you guys for joining me today, and I will see you all again later. Bye guys.